the best. Kings County clothing, yeah, rocking on my chest. My power pieces rocking on my neck. Seven Heaven Seymour's rocking on deck. Know the Ledge Radio rocking on deck. We raising the bar. Mama knows she raising the star. Fire every time I'm on TV. Just ask Baba. Ultralight beam shooting out the macabre.
Peace and Black Power. Welcome to another edition of Baba TV House of Consciousness on the road over here in East New York. I'm here with the mighty Red Pill. You know the Red Pill wasn't gonna have young Pharaoh and said he come in his hometown of Brooklyn, BK Kings County, and not participate in this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just go in and talk a little bit about what you think about, you know, what's going on upstairs at Muhammad Ali.
First and foremost, Baba, salute. You know what I mean? It's always good to see you on the road. You dig what I'm saying? Whether we in ATL, DC, Harlem, or in BK, you know, it's always a pleasure to be on your platform. Man, this event right here with our brother Sarah Suit and Seti, the God, and young Pharaoh, the young God, you know what I mean? It's only right, you know, that they come to Brooklyn, BK, Kings County, to the heart, and do what they do. You know what I mean? We in the hood, family. I don't know if y'all familiar with East New York, but we are in the gutter. We on Sutter Ave. They call it Gutter Ave. You know, and what they're doing is they're serving a demographics of young brothers and sisters that are necessarily not always served. They're somewhat neglected when it comes to face-to-face interactions because brothers and sisters, you know, they unfortunately they write areas like this off. You know, for all of the love that we have for our people, a lot of people tend to write off, you know, some of the more darker areas in the hood and whatnot. But the brothers are here, you know what I mean? They disseminating information, planting seeds, breaking perceptions, breaking the mold, you know what I mean, of that Negropean mind, that crackatosis that a lot of people suffer from. And it is definitely appropriate that we talk about Muhammad Ali at the same time that we talk about these two young warrior scholars who are here standing on the shoulders of the great ones, standing on the shoulders of the Khalids, standing on the shoulders of the Muhammad Alis, who was also a warrior scholar in his own right. Okay, this man is what is called the people's champ. He wasn't just a champion who was nice with his hands, who picked up some belts, who was seen in Ebony magazine and Jet magazine with some beautiful women, some starlets with afros and things of that nature, and flaunted his riches, rode around the hood in Bentleys and whatnot and handing out candy. No, that's not what that right there is called a champ. Okay, niggas like that exist, but the people's champ, the fact that this man was crowned the people's champ by the people, mean that he championed something bigger than himself. He championed the people. He existed in a time, in his heyday, he existed in a time what is known as the Jim Crow times, okay? When the European was at his most savage, when the European was letting his fangs show. Nowadays, people are a little familiar with that because the European is putting his foot on niggas' necks and they're letting their fangs show. They're pulling their mask back a little bit. People are becoming terrified. Oh my goodness, I didn't know the Europeans were like this. I didn't know the Pilgrim was so bloodthirsty. You didn't fucking study? You know what I'm saying? This was what the master teachers and everybody were telling you for all of these years. But let's just think about it. Muhammad Ali was only 75 years old. When he was in his heyday, crackers was devils. Okay? And it wasn't no hang-ups about it. Europeans, during the Jim Crow, they was burning motherfuckers, hanging them, killing them, hitting them with bricks and rocks and things of that nature. That wasn't that long ago. That's your grandparents' era. Or your parents, for that matter, depending on how old you are. So, the man stood up, not like a quote-unquote boxer of today, right? Not the athletes of today where they're like, yo, I can't really say nothing because, you know what I'm saying, the European or the Pilgrim or the white man or my owner or my master, right? That's your coach and the owner of your team. They might have something to say. Well, all I'm saying is, as a result of what our brother did when it was the odds was against him, you niggas are definitely certified coons. You motherfuckers are completely useless eaters to our people because what it took, because I examined this whole Muhammad Ali thing, since last night, I've been listening to the interviews. I've been reading the quotables, and I'm like, damn, I can't find nobody in the sports arena now. I can't find none of the athletes that can even tie this man's shoes. Shame on you, Floyd fucking Mayweather, and whoever's teaching him. You need to hurry up and tell that motherfucker get on his job, okay? Shame on all of these niggas running around with excuses. He didn't have any excuses. Shout out to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You got to pay homage to what the Nation of Islam did to Cassius Clay to bring him into the man known as Muhammad Ali and gave him heart. He's a fucking lion, okay? That came from the teachings. He wasn't no angry black man. What was he doing? He was smiling, telling the cracker, you a devil. And I know this. I've studied you. I know your history, like these brothers are upstairs doing. The hidden history, psychology, and biology of the Caucasian. Going to the root, going to the fucking DNA, going to the core of who your open enemy is, or your covert enemy, or your enemy, whatever it is, or your polar opposite, right? They go into the motherfucking root to cure you niggas of crackatosis, to come up with these convoluted, sophisticated, savage reasons about why white people are cool all of a sudden. No, motherfucker. They never atoned. They didn't do anything when Negroes got integrated into their system. They didn't integrate into your system. They didn't come into Harlem and work for us. They didn't come into the ghetto and work for us. They didn't come into DC and work for us. We came and worked for them motherfuckers, and they never atoned for the barbaric, savage shit that they've been doing, not for 100 years, not for 600 years, for thousands upon thousands, maybe 6,000 years. Ever since these motherfuckers been recorded, they've been barbaric. Savages, the Indo-European culture. Research that. Research when they went into India, all right? When the Indo-Europeans went into India and toppled that and introduced the Aryan system, which introduced the caste system, which introduced all of the shit that you motherfuckers are going through right now, okay? They conquer, they're cannibals, they eat men, women, and babies, they're rapists, they molest children, they molest fucking old people if need be. They cut heads off of men, put them on stakes, they quarter you, cut you in 4 pieces, hang you up on fences and all kind of stuff. These are savages. When at war, right? Because everybody's always there, how do we let them defeat you? How do we let them defeat us? Well, I'm going to just say it like this. Have you ever been to war? According to my standards, it's he who is most savage usually wins at war. If a motherfucker go on the battlefield and rip your face off or eat your heart right there, I mean, there's just a certain line that certain people don't cross. The European has no line. He has no demarcation line. He goes all the way the fuck in. So these brothers are going to show you that. They're showing you that today. Muhammad Ali showed you that in his demonstration. He also showed you the superior, not only the superior intellect to deal with intellectual warfare, because yeah, you could get in a ring and physically beat them, but a lot of our men, a lot of these athletes cannot fight them intellectually. They are fucking puny when it comes to intellectual warfare against their enemy, okay? What he was able to do, he was able to equip himself with the information and the knowledge in order to battle them on an intellectual warfare, in an intellectual plane. And he was busting their asses every chance they turned the camera on. I never saw a video where they got the best of Muhammad Ali. Okay? And he was fearless when addressing them. Going back to what I said earlier, based on the discipline, based on the upbringing of the Nation of Islam and the fruit of Islam, it helped cure him from that angry black man syndrome. So when he came amongst them, they were not able to label and tag him, this is an angry Negro. This is Harambe the fucking gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Let's put him down. Because he understood where he was at, who he was addressing, and how to address those people. And that's what he was doing when he stood up against the Vietnam War and forsake all of his trinkets, forsake all of his material possessions for his legacy. One thing niggas don't understand today, they fuck everything else. They dangle carrots in front of our people, and that's how they get them. They dangle fame in front of niggas. Yo, we gonna put you on TV. We gonna put you on the big screen. We gonna do this. Put this wig on. Put this dress on. Put some fucking stilettos on. And niggas do that for what? Fame and a check. What he said was fuck your fame and fuck your check. Take the belt, take all of that shit that you want, because I'm not going over there to kill no yellow man. The white man came and took the red man's land, brought the black man over here, and got you going over there to fight the yellow man. Shame on you niggas, okay? And he did not do that. And then he lost all of his material possessions, all of the fake friends, all of the bullshit that comes, the smoke and mirrors that come with the industry. He gave that up. He forsake that, all right? But as a result of that, when he made transition, he is now an immortal forever. He has not been compromised. He didn't compromise himself. He didn't compromise who he was. If he would have did that, if he would have put a fucking dress on or a wig when he made transition, then all the Hotep niggas on Facebook would be like, yo, look at what he did. They would shame that man. They would have the ability to shame him. So what is the lesson of the day, family? If you are standing on the front lines for your people and you're standing up against Rome, you're standing up against Greco-Rome, you're standing up against the ideologies of these fucking savages, don't sell out for the trinkets. Don't sell out for a blonde bitch with some boobs. Don't sell out for the fake fucking fame that they keep telling you is real and it's not real. Okay, it's not real. I've been to a lot of funerals. At the funerals, what do they talk about? They don't talk about how much money that you had. They don't talk about the white girls that you had. They don't talk about the fact that you lived in some affluent neighborhood. They talk about what is the duties that you performed for mankind. How selfless were you? How did you help other people make their lives better? That's the hallmark of a true champion. That's the hallmark that you leave behind when they putting you in the ground. Because you can't take the money with you. You can't take the diamonds with you. You can't take your car with you. So none of that really means anything. It's about legacy. So he left a great legacy. He's immortalized. A lot more children will be named Muhammad Ali. A lot of our babies and the young ones in the younger generation will have the chance now to go online, listen to the videos, watch the tapes, and do all of these things. And 2016 seems like a portal year. It seems like the motherfucking gates are open up, and there has to be something going on the other side, because a lot of the great ones is leaving. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on over there, what's coming here that they going over there. So for all of my brothers and sisters that's in the juju world, you dealing with the orishas and things of that nature, palo mayombe, whatever you do, you got some work to do, because the motherfucking chips are stacked real high in the ancestor realm where you do your work, in the spirit realm. So you'll be able to tap into some power now. So we should see a lot more hurricanes, a lot more earthquakes, some motherfucking whirlwinds. You dig what I'm saying? We need to see some crackers get swallowed up in some sinkholes or something. You know what I mean? Do the work, because the great ones are on the other side, and that means something. That's a good fucking day for us. Believe that, because this shit right here, this thing right here, I'm feeling lonely, because a lot of great people is out of here. Delbert, Francis Crest, Maurice White, all of the brothers and sisters that are making the transitions. But if we understand and we study the afterlife, we know that they're going on to a better place. You know what I mean? I don't deal with the Christianity spookisms about hell and all of that dumb shit. I understand that when we make transition, that we going on to a better place, because this is damn sure, because this can't only be it, because if this is it, we fucked. You know what I'm saying? So, salute Sarah Suit and Seti the General. Salute Young Pharaoh. I look forward to doing work with both of these brothers in the future. You know what I'm saying? Wherever these brothers are at, I make sure that I'm there to support the good brothers. You know what I mean? Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. Death to the motherfucking Negro, and bang on that motherfucking beast. You already know what it is. All right? Salute.